All right, everyone, we're back for emergency Grail ticket alert number 6. And I've had a great weekend. I celebrated my 21st wedding anniversary, 21 years with my wife. So pretty excited, but I was told about this ticket, this item, and that I want to make sure he's on. Yep, he's come on. Let me get him on. I heard about it, so I had to jump on with the emergency Grail ticket alert, and let me get Brandon on. Thank you, Scott. There he is.
Hey, Howard.
How are you, Brandon?
Good. Happy anniversary. Very cool.
Yeah, there you go. We had a little staycation in Miami. It was really nice. We enjoyed, but we've been talking about this item for a couple weeks now,
Yeah.
and I guess you finally got it in the mail, and it's in your hot little hands. And I don't want to let onto it right away. I mean, I don't like these Grail alerts to go long, but when I heard that you had gotten one of these, I thought this was a really cool item. I'm a big proponent of this item that you got, and I don't want to. I'll string it along a little bit more. So you are a big vintage baseball collector, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Would you consider that to be the focus of your ticket collecting?
Um, for the most part, I've really started to gravitate more towards, as time's gone on, more vintage stuff.
Yeah.
50s, 60s or earlier. Yes, for sure.
So we know you like vintage baseball,
Yep.
and we know that you like one certain player in particular that I think is your favorite.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
No, I'm a big Jackie Robinson collector. Tickets, especially tickets, autographs, signed checks. But yeah, try to, you know, find the rare Jackie tickets. And, over the last 18 months, 2 years, there's just been less and less Jackie stuff that's come up, honestly, that I've noticed. But so it's been getting tougher and tougher.
I agree. I agree. And Brandon, it's funny. I tell everybody that my biggest miss in the ticket world was my opportunity to get a Jackie Robinson
Yeah.
debut ticket. And I think that ship has kind of sailed for me. I don't know about for you, but for me, it kind of has. I
Yeah.
mean, to think that you're going to have to pay, somewhere between, 250 to 350,
Yeah. It's
that's a
out of
lot of money
reach.
for a
Yeah.
ticket. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot of money.
there's been a couple opportunities, and I think we know who has them. But like the first uniform appearance, the preseason, a couple of those, which are really cool tickets, and then there's only like one of that. I mean, so there's some other alternatives too, but those get pretty pricey. Not in the stratosphere of six figures, but those are still pretty pricey as well too. But you
Yeah,
just don't see that stuff
you
anymore.
you really don't. And when you do, now it's going for real money.
Yeah.
I mean, the first home run, the first
Yep.
hit, the first double. Haha, I'm just kidding, Sean. but but I know, one of the things that you and I have always talked about is, trying to scoop up cool Jackie stuff. The fact that we'll probably never get a debut ourselves. I just saw Darren Ravel join, and Darren's another one who the ship has the ship has sailed,
Yeah.
probably for Darren too. On bringing in a Jackie Robinson debut. So then I come back to you, Brandon, and I say, if you can't get a Jackie Robinson debut, what's the next best thing?
Yeah, and it's something I know I've missed out on this item twice before in the last 3 years, and we know one of those was two, right? But this one came up here a month and a half ago, and I just thought it was. I think there's only 10 of them, in the PSA population, but was just fortunate enough to win this item here. So what I have is the 1947 Brooklyn Dodgers. It's a pass to the season, which was valid. I don't know if there's glare, you can see that.
Looks great. No, it looks great.
And I really like, obviously it's not the ticket, but there's just so much history. It has all of the affiliated teams on the back of it. Um, I've really been wanting one of these for a long time, and finally was just fortunate, lucky to be able to get this. So, like I said, the debut ticket's out of reach for most of us, but this is probably for me the next best thing to a Jackie debut.
And I think so too. You're getting a lot of people who are throwing out these congratulations, and even Darren, beautiful. And I agree, it is a piece of history. And I have to tell you, Brandon, we've talked about this a while ago, and you and I've had conversations about Jackie,
Yep.
47 Dodgers passes, and you know you can scoop one of these up for under $10,000.
Yeah.
And I just think, and I've seen some. There's even one on eBay right now that I think Jamie Brzezinski has for
Mm-hmm.
sale, and his is like 25 or 35,000.
Yeah.
And Jamie's like, I'm not looking to really sell it because I think even at that price, it's undervalued. And I think
Yeah.
one day everyone's going to look back at these 47 Dodgers passes and be like, that was the chance. That was the chance to get one. That was the chance to get the Jackie debut without spending $350,000 on the Jackie debut. And Brandon Johnson's going to look like a genius.
Uh,
So,
well, it's again supply and demand. There's less than a dozen of them out there currently, so it's not like there's 15 Jackie debut tickets and there's 100 of these passes. They're still pretty rare in itself. So that, like I said, I think it's a real fair value comparing to the 250, 300,000 the tickets go for.
can you put it back up one more time? I'd like to
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, that one's really cool. Brandon, did you do any research to see who it is? That
I
name that's on the
tried.
front?
Um, I could not find anything. Raymond Welch. There was another one, and I don't know. And I don't know. You have one of these,
Yes,
right, Howard? I don't know if we
I
would beat
do.
around the
I
bush.
do. Yeah.
Did you do any research? Because I think the one was he a scout
Yeah, the
for
one
the
that
team?
I have, I actually have two of these,
Oh,
Brandon. I have two now. I actually traded. Oh, Darren says someone from Barney Stein, the Dodgers photographer at the National
yeah,
last year. Yeah, that's really cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw that too. So I have two of them. I actually traded something for one. I actually gave up a nice ticket for it, but I believe so strongly in them. It was one of these things I didn't mind having two. I have two
yeah,
kids.
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, when I go, one can have one can have the other. But yeah, the one of them that I have was for a Dodger scout,
yeah.
which I think makes it, pretty cool. But I'll remember that name. I'll do a little digging too to see if we can find out who that person is.
Yeah, I couldn't find any. I didn't try overly hard, but nothing that came up on my first, searches or anything like that. But yeah, it definitely makes the story to, if there's some more provenance to it. But
Yeah.
irregardless,
Let me ask you this just before I let you go,
yeah,
because we like to keep these short, and this is such a great moment for you. I know you've coveted one of these for a long time, so I wanted to have it's Raymond Welch, Welch, Brandon.
yes,
Yeah,
Raymond
Raymond
Welch.
Welch.
So
Yeah.
if Mr. Rovell can do his crack investigating, I would be forever grateful of what he came up with for a story and collect. Wouldn't that be awesome? He cracks the code. Just kidding, Darren.
if yeah, it's just very cool. I mean, so
But
so
as to
before
the
we get off.
history, the history of it is what's cool.
It really is. It really is. So, what's your thoughts generally on passes? Like, I mean, I'm starting to be somebody who I kind of dig them. I mean, it's a way to get things a lot cheaper, and it's kind of cool. Like, I picked up a 61 Yankees pass, and I'm like, think about how many games you could see with that
Yeah,
pass for that Maris Mantle chase. So, I mean, you get to see not just Jackie's debut with the pass you have, but the entire first season that he played in the MLB. So
yeah,
I mean, just
absolutely. I
phenomenal.
guess This is the only pass that I own currently, but like you, I think I'm really starting to warm up. First of all, a lot of the artwork on some of these and the Yankees ones are phenomenal. But you think of, to me, like the 1949 Brooklyn Dodgers pass, that's Jackie's MVP season. So just to have, a pass to all of his games, I mean, it's pretty cool. And for, I don't know what they go for, but they're not huge money yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of started to warm up to him, but this is honestly the first one or only one I have currently. But
Well, it's a great one, Brandon. What a way to come out of the gate with it. So Brandon Johnson pulls the emergency Grail, and I called it ticket, but pass, 1947 Brooklyn Dodgers pass, which is valid for the entire Brooklyn Dodgers 1947, but most importantly, the Jackie Robinson debut. So, Brandon, congratulations. Super happy to highlight you on the
thank you.
show. You've always been a big supporter. We love you so much. So you're going to be in Chicago? Am I going to see you in a couple months, or are
I
you going to
will.
not make
Yeah,
it?
we're less than a month and a half, right? I will be there the first Wednesday through Friday. I'll be there, so I'll look forward to hooking up and we'll have to get together.
All right, for sure.
Can't wait.
We'll do. We'll do. All right. Well, that's emergency Grail ticket number 6 with Brandon Johnson, the 1947 Brooklyn Dodgers pass, which is valid for Jackie Robinson's major league debut. Big one, big one. Good talking today. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Howard.
All right. Be well. Bye bye.
See ya.